now. Any minute, money more. On your mark, sex, baby, let's go. Get your body be the coco, money, choco, body banco. Oh, yeah, give me company, talo just me. I be to where you go by the Jesse me. Kilo fat, gone, shit, I'm mentally. I know they can't believe, me only be no. You. I'm calling you, I'm a todo. I'm just getting money, tryna get you out the country. Kilo what's up? See my medulla, so you don't scatter. Me, I wanna know your popsy. See my eye, well, I get it on red. Believe it to me, dada. Looking at she kill the goat. Looking at she spend money. Something must to kill a man. Sour, day. Looking at she miss the flight. Agent man rebook the flight. I must do something tonight. Sour, day. Cause her body sweet like chocolate. Make me done this salivate. Let's go somewhere private. I'm finish it in the way we start. Looking at you, I kill it. Jay looking at you, I kill it. No matter the size of, I kill it. Oh yeah, she matter. I know plan on before. I just see her my phone. I won't give her my all. She no go regret her my all. Looking at she signed the check. Check your phone for non-galat. I must do something tonight. Sour, looking at she begins to
Yeah, sexy love what she need from a bad boy like me. Yeah, sexy kiss is the thing that she ain't for my lips. Yeah, my sex herself is the only air that she breathes. And when I look into her eyes, I know that she can never get enough of me. Your body high me like lean. When we do it, skin to skin. And as the rush they increase, I feel the drip in your V. Shorty say she feeling so, she grab my neck and she whisper please. Shorty give me that splash from my chest to my knees.
Girl, I don't give you all I got, but it's not enough for you. Say you fire me, catapult, oh girl. Now I be say I don't be getting enough of you. Yeah, waiting me down, nothing I can't do for my baby, my baby. Anytime when you need me, come to me, my shawty, wallet. Waiting me down, nothing I can't do for my baby, my baby. My shawty, oh, my baby, my baby. Say you there for me, as I there for you. Baby, say you there for me, as I there for you. Oh, no. Yeah, waiting me down, nothing I can't do for my baby. Anytime when you need me, come to me, my shawty, wallet. Waiting me down, nothing I can't do for my baby. My shawty, oh, please, music chose me, just know this and know peace. I dey low-key, but I'm never lonely. Sexy ladies, come wine for me slowly. I love I see, I make me believe I be the boy, I'm a sinner. Feel nobody know you, I tell you, I go far. Who's the road that they bar? Just on me, no shit, and then I do it too bad. I never got a shit. They never see me coming. See me coming. Go. Everyone is coming. Yeah. They jump on baby for me.
weak, I never cease. Till eternity, I'm on fire. My legacy will not die. My family is for life. What them day, what them be? Them go crazy, them go die. Them go say, them don't know. It's in this song. Loki, all of them don't need noses. I'm not joking. All my guys, them know me. This is all sweet. I've been writing this song. You look me, I want I love you, I think of Lolo. Overloading, I'll be overloading. Your bank account, money plenty, tell me the amount.
No one told me love would taste like this. Got my money in my pocket like this. Bitcoin in my wallet like this. Wisdom in my knowledge like this. Follow God, I know they follow man. But you, I might have to consider. Trips to LA, take a photograph. She signed by me, then it's another rap.
Live to die another day for you, baby. Quit my Casanova ways for you, baby. The only time that you say that you hate me is when I take the last slice of pastry. Now I'm on the run. Loving you till kingdom come, but you drive me crazy. Send someone, still my billboard, baby.
Man, you get to see the beat. You dey, I mean like by me. I just wanna be there when you need me. Baby, now you matter, I dey sing all day, yeah. Overdosing, body overdose. I'ma say you carry overload, and you know you bad like commando, yeah.
Good morning. God bless you and keep you and protect you. This is Papa Law Radio. We're streaming live on www.mountainghana.com, onlineradiobox.com. I want you to hit the share button, share the message on your page, on your timeline. Send the link to your friends. Tell your friends. It's time for Papa Law Mid-Morning Show. This is Papa Law Perfect on your radio. Alright, so 40 minutes gone past the hour 10 a.m. GMT. Which part of the globe, wherever you find yourself, don't crooked up. Straight up. Straight up for Jesus Christ. Straight up in your mentality, in your thinking, in your education, in your relationship, in your marriage. So Papa Law Mid-Morning Show is all about entertainment. It's all about information and education. I'm going to educate you today. If you're not informed, you are deformed. Alright, stick and stay right here. The best is yet to come. Show produced by Mr. Jude GH. Alright, God bless the morning show team, a great team of philosophers and champions. Alright, thank you for steering things up. God bless you, Pastor Alex, for morning to you. And God bless you, our host, Santos David. What a name. Somebody asked me, is he a Brazilian or who? Alright, so very soon I'll be doing chit-chatting with the great team. We are all trying to introduce each other on our programs. So this is my show, and they are also coming to answer questions. Alright, so a few hours ago, Santos was in the hot seat doing his boogie jiggy, and I'm here to also steer things up. I'm jumping up like kangaroo from one level to another, one dimension to another. Have you said thank you to God this morning? I want to say, God, I thank you, I bless you for how far you brought me. Thank you for your manifold blessings. Alright, I'm on Penny Kufu the Bokore. Of mine, oh, just we hear the old teaching here. And here my agent all. The battle still remains the loss. Hey, Ghana in some Kosowa. Now, my penny that John Mahama also say, also, and some media debut. 2024 bed they're off. Now, MPP, one I'm on the name, but Papa or Pekasaya na Papaya or Tissimua. They say that's why I gentle, but I know I say, was that TSU be also second deputy speaker no or spending almost 1 million Ghana cedis. Hey, as an over join the majority share in some war Ghana. Hey, it's the Amoya no Parliament one. Just say Parliament one the Mokrabu who you bufuche will be. Nyomuni mane yeah. Unim time of parliament omo kambo mu pa. Eye bro mo be siphon Ghana for. E bro be Ghana for sikedino. Hey, there is nothing like MPP and NDC. The only time boys omo connect is about kwa dieja bako. Ana mo achievements I also say. Na also be sa ko biem. Also person sa ko biem. Hey, Mugabe. All right, so can stay right here. It's good to get hotter and hotter. God is good all the time and all the time. The Lord is good. David said, I was glad when they said unto me, let us go into the house of the Lord. In his presence there is fullness of joy at his right hand. There are pleasures forevermore. Alright, have you said thank you to God? Are you more than willing to say, God, I thank you for how far you brought me? No matter the matter, listen, God will matter in your matter. Because when God matters in your matter, the devil will not be a matter, because the matter is anything that has weight and can occupy space. They talk about you because you are always on top of them. Alright, now Hakim is just said Hakim in the years and semi. Nayampade, made a mini missa. Almost say, while willing a drop at the end of the economy, midi into Uzo Chica as a mommy's boy or a name my man, a quine or Chica. A Ghana for. It's a Ghana budget here. Ghana is an interesting country, but can we use social media for good reasons? Can we use social media for good reasons? The time has come for us to use social media to market our stuffs. Now look at like a foreign society. Ghana. Now media the way me a nikapa ye Kim promise, you know. Aquara panta, you know. Alright, so put into your search engine Papalo Media on Facebook, put into your search engine on YouTube, Papalo Media Twitter, Papalo Media Instagram, Papalo Media. We are the navigators of the airwaves. Alright, so stick and stay right here. I'm going for a short musical break and I'll be right back.
Taking it a break and then me another rush, baby. If you want me, catch a rebel, mommy, say we don't me. Show me a jigger, let me see, and let me see the woman that is with. Put a couple $1,000 on your wrist. What's on your wrist? Mama, they can't touch you. I ain't never see this kind, babe. We do some kind things, make me feel some kind way. You know I'm not just trying to get laid, cause I know some kind things do it for the right pay. Baby, make a fire you with my machine gun. 16 rounds, I be King Kong. Kelly, make a sample you my brand new song. Baby, love. Oh, girl, I wanna be with you, but you know they got enough time for me. I wanna live with you, yeah. I can't see reason why I can't let go. Girl, you never know, say the conquest up. Man, them so far to find your love. Girl, you never know, say the conquest up. Man, them so far to find your love.
Alright, I like the background music, but I can't sing the song, but I love it. And now I also for Kofi Drew Boko there. Oh, now say my to go join Pinyum. Now you're a hypocrite. Ghana, the church, what are you holy? The most holiest man of God on the earth. Hey, Angelina, you are come here. I know any preaching now. I'm looking for you. Obia, anytime somebody says that I don't listen to Bob Marley, I don't listen to Kojoinchi music. Also for any contra heaven. Why? For the club at the television. Now, party, you know very well people play this music or this song. You know, they do it. Sometimes pastors will be there when we go for wedding receptions. They play it. Sometimes you'll be nodding your head like lizard. Hypocrites. A Christopher the muye nyachompa. It's in a more race and we are seeing be open. Miana mekai egumi kukum. Ghana for the nyachomo de jai na omampanyi dada John Mahama Kansembi or see Ghanaians have short memory. Enya one say breaking the 8 rombe breaki. Maybe I'm predicting you, but Ghana Bibia is possible. St. Lawrence Owusu Jane make us say. All right, so I have this great two paddies. That's I can see some connection between these two great guys, and I like the fact that they are just flowing like living water. Where there is love, there is beauty. Two things you must learn how to get hold of, especially in ministry, and they are your flesh and your emotions. Both are dangerous traps to set you up. Emotions also for be your Ghana, then be your person or you know holy. Just say obia sorry nye obia nye preacher papa or no pet emotions. Who the emotions delay with people, like you become the worst person in life. So drop your emotions. Sometimes you have to relate with people. Sometimes you have to empathize with people. Put yourself in the shoes of the people. Don't just condemn. In fact, you never died for anybody. Please preach what the Bible says you should talk about. And the Bible is all about love. In fact, Christians, listen, very controversial statement, but that is the truth. God did not send Jesus Christ to die for Christians. He came to die for unbelievers and sinners. I say yes, you are more dear. It will be our own live it is a mono. Meanwhile, we want more. We want to populate heaven and depopulate hell.
So many people they run.
Both are dangerous traps set up to stunt your growth and delay your destiny. Alright, so I want you to hit the share button, share the message or the broadcast on your page, on your timeline. Send the link to your friends. I have Santos in the house. And I have Ohiniba Kofi Prince. What a God we serve. These great guys are here and they are going to talk. Today is about talk. And so I want you to stick and stay right here. The best is yet to come. Big shout out to the one who gave birth to me, Madam Vida Abena Akuma Boateng, all the way in Koforidia. She's been a teacher all her life, 40-something years as a teacher. In fact, my mother was my class 1 teacher, so you can imagine your class 1 teacher in the same house, in the same hood, in the same neighborhood, in the same bedroom. You can imagine the discipline. Thank you for bringing the best out of me. I love you, Mom. God bless you. Let me fly all the way to Kumasi or say Chrome. God bless you guys. Let me say a big shout out to my beloved sister, my one and only Mami Ajwe Nyakweje. God bless you and keep you and protect you. Mami, I love you. All right, Madam Lisa, great woman of God, she's here, right here in the office of Papalo Radio. God bless you. You are listening. God bless you, Lisa. And then our newly found secretary, Secretary 1, Madam Gifty Anani. You are listening. God bless you. You are welcome to Papalo Media. Welcome to this big family. We love you so much. All right, so I know you are compassionate and you love people, but everyone's welfare doesn't belong to you. Be careful taking sides when you don't know the true and the whole story. When you don't know the true and the whole story. This season has shown you that some people were only visitors in our story, not resident. They are not resident. All right, so this is laughable. A heart surgeon died and the casket was made in the form of a hat. A gynecologist was thinking of the shape of his own boy. All right, Santos. Great job.
Thank you, sir.
Today you sat in the hot seat. All right, let me give a big shout out to Mame Atajo, a great woman. I mean, she's the CEO of Lotelo Balloon Decor. You are doing the listening. Much love. God bless you, Mame. I love you too. God bless. All right, so yes, today morning show. You introduced the whole main program, and for your sake, I woke up very early, making sure that I listen to Santos. Are you a Brazilian or a Ghanaian?
Interesting.
A lot of people want to know.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. It seems we are here for the truth, so we
That's
have
right.
to say the truth.
That's right.
But Daddy, thank you so much. I realized that during my time, you woke up, as you said,
That's right.
very early.
That's right.
To listen to me.
It's not easy to wake up early.
Serious.
So we thank God for your lives.
So that even shows how lovely you
That's
are
right.
to us, and
That's right.
you appreciate all that
You
we are
deserve
doing.
it.
So we thank you so much for always supporting us. It's a pleasure to be here as well.
That's fine.
Thank you so much.
That's fine.
Daddy, my mom is not a Ghanaian.
Okay.
But my dad is a Ghanaian.
Okay.
Yes, so my mom is coming from Brazil.
Wow.
Yes, but
Wow.
my dad.
That's beautiful.
Yes, please.
Wow. All right, so that is Santos, the host of Papa Law Morning Show, I should say. All right, so what's the whole idea about the morning show? We are yet to outdoor the name for the morning show.
Yeah, sure.
And our slogan is, or our vision, or our dream is to build society or communities and then impact nations.
Yeah.
And so, what's the whole idea about the morning show?
Thank you, Papa. It seems for some years everyone is doing what they feel like doing.
That's right.
Yes, but we also want to come out differently and unique. And so we want to project something that is going to touch lives. Even though we are not a foundation, but we want to touch lives. And so we want to dig in more into the communities.
That's right.
Whatever is going on.
Bottom,
Yes.
bottom, in P.
Oh, and you know what can.
That's right. So, it'll be in Bottom.
Yes, please.
When Bottom, the Kosovo, if there is development has been stifled,
You don't have to hide anything.
you have to bring it to
it
the
out.
table. That is Papa Law Radio.
Yes.
We'll blow it out. And not out of proportion, but at the end of the day, we'll blow it for everybody to
Yes.
connect and relate with their current state of affairs
Yeah.
in each community.
And Papa, the
Yeah.
most interesting part of it is that we are not just going to talk about what is happening in your community and we just leave it like that. What we are trying to do is that after we have the issue at hand, after talking about the issue, we go in deeply to make sure that there should be a result out
Okay,
of whatever.
so you don't just talk it.
No. Not
Because
we talk
most
about-
radio stations or media house, I mean, do the talk, make all the noise, and at
Yeah.
the end of the day, there's no results. But Papa Law Radio is resource oriented.
Yes.
If I understand you,
Yes, please.
we want results, not just the talk.
That is it.
So it is not about NATO. That is no action,
No.
talk only. All right, so here we talk and then we act and react. All right, so all the ministers of this current government, are you okay? Is everything okay? All right, so Kofi, today you were one of the pundits or guests on the morning show. Your impression so far?
Oh, okay, Papa. I'm gonna say yes, Shasa, no. Things there from beginning to the end.
Kofi, you speak English, you speak English. on my show, you will speak Chi. Because me, I don't do Chi. I do Chi once a while. I know you speak well, you write well. So what's so big about? So speak. Because I realize, Santos, on a lighter note, I realize your Chi, but it makes sense. But it makes sense.
Yeah, well,
it makes sense.
so
It makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, Kofi, so.
So, Papa, I think.
Or you can mix it
Okay.
anywhere. we're having fun.
Yeah, from the beginning of the program.
That's right.
I introduced you as a morning show. That's
right.
Papa Radio. So I think that. Yeah, okay. I really enjoyed the show from the beginning to the end.
Santos did a great job
because we share the questions we put it out there for us to discuss, and even the introduction of the morning show. Morning show, sorry.
Yeah.
I ever started.
Don't worry, you're on mid-morning, so.
Yeah, sure. So I think so now kind of.
That's right.
We are here to support.
We are building a brand.
Yeah, we are here
That's right.
to support.
That's right.
So we also need the community to also support us because without them, we too cannot go. Without them, we too cannot go. And the community need to come in. Yeah, to come in. Let's go together. Let's build together.
We need to judge. I mean,
see, sure.
At the end of the day, we want results.
Sure, that's it. And as my brother said, that we are not here to just come to your community and talk about the issue later and go without having a response or something. When we come, we talk about it. We do a follow-up.
That's right.
That is what Papa Love morning show. That's what we are going to do. We will do a follow-up.
So everybody involved,
yes,
the community-based people must be up and doing. Sure. If the leaders are playing their part, we need to also play our part. So we are bringing development to the doorstep of the community-based people.
Sure.
So thank God that in Tema we are basically into communities.
Sure.
So community one. So I think our vision fitting into Tema's dream,
sure,
Kwame Nkrumah's dream of making everything community. So we have community 1, community 2, up to 30 something. I'm told now.
Sometimes
we are around.
I do miss those communities.
That's right.
So someone will say, I mean,
in fact, on the lighter load, let me share this one. When I came to Tema first, the place looked too big for me, vast for me, to understand that any community, somebody say community 1, Messi or community 1, Messi or community 2, I get confused.
Really,
and I was like, hey, that Ben I miss me who say I have Messi, I have Messi. But today I'm the Igwe, the kingpin of Tema. Now somebody said, what's your landlord? What's your landlord?
Yeah.
Oh, your landlord will rap more. Means me a landlord or Tema. All right, so we're looking at there's a case study somebody brought up a couple of minutes ago before I entered into the studio. If you are dating, you're in a relationship with a lady, and it's good that we have a gentleman here.
Yeah.
I wish that one lady will be here to also argue their part. I wish I will bring one of the ladies to come and argue their case as well. But you are there, and the lady says that she has to travel. There's an opportunity for her to travel out of the country, specifically to the United States. And so at the end of the day, the gentleman is of the view that you are not going. The lady too said, no, I have to go. So in your case, in your estimation, will you break up or you continue? Now the guy is saying that the lady asks, why are you insisting that I don't go? And then the gentleman said, I'm just not interested in long distance relationship. What will you do?
Okay.
Share your view.
This is a very hard question. But Papa, what I would say is
she's desperately ready to go.
Yeah, one say the man is trying to share on any emotions, how he feels. As you said today. He's coming out with on any emotions against the traveling of the lady. How you feel? You see, but it's not bad for the lady to travel, because if I think they need to allow her to go.
Do you trust yourself and trust the lady?
Trust is is a different thing altogether.
Even when you are living here in Ghana, is another thing.
Trust, they are different altogether. Because I can love you and at the same time I will not trust you. Love is there. I can even
so you can love and not trust?
Yes.
How
there.
possible?
Oh yeah, Papa. People normally do it with their lip service. I love you. They can even do anything with you, and later parts, the person doesn't trust you. Yes, it happens. That's why sometimes most of the relationship doesn't stay strong. It doesn't last.
So if you don't trust me, why are you with me? Because relationship is all about trust.
The trust in me, Papa, and adding, because it will actually come out with a situation whereby Nipano all free.
Papalo Radio. Straight up.
Falling into
For
love
Jesus.
with a man before. And I echo ending or somewhere. And a man also fall into a love. And so when these people fall in love again, it's very hard for them to give the trust.
Okay, you are talking about the past.
Yes.
Now, if you are not healed, why do you enter into another relationship?
Papa, and you can never.
No, Kofi, you've not answered my question. From the look of things, you have issues with your past.
Yeah.
So if you have not dealt with your past, why do you still have to jump into another relationship?
Past,
Then it means good. I like your response. Good, because you are not healed. So don't go into another. Because you can, yes, until you are healed. This time I'm speaking like a counselor. For now, until you are healed, you don't have to jump into another one.
Wow.
A daughter walked to me after church yesterday, and I remember I gave her a prophecy that this marriage won't work. Be careful, this guy will disturb you. So I'm in love. When people say they are in love, they can do anything. Titanic. They can even Titanicalize things. So the next thing was, I saw the traditional marriage. I didn't even attend. I was then out of the country. When I came, he said, Daddy, I'm married, though. I'm happy. The guy is now treating me well. Because she saw the red flags.
Okay.
Yes, they were fighting. The guy was always on her, sometimes even trying to slap her. You know, the problem with the youth of today is the fact that we think that when we marry them, they will change. Meanwhile, there's nothing about change, because you are only surprised at what you are seeing after marriage. All right, you are just surprised, but that character was hidden. The person hasn't changed. That is the person, but the person hid it away from you.
Okay.
It is now that you are seeing everything black and white. Today, the lady is out of her marriage. She's divorced.
See.
January, last January, this very January, she's back to square zero with a child, and the guy is also not taking care of the child. So 2 trouble, 1 God. That's the issue. So until you are healed, that was a straight bullet, shot fired, just one. I told her, listen, now you can't play back the hands of the clock.
No.
What you have been through is now your road sign. This is your experiential knowledge about relationship and marriage. Now, if you are talking about experienced people in marriage, you are one of those.
Yeah.
But listen, until you are healed, don't ever respond to a man and say, I do, I love you. You are not in love, you are still in pain. There are a lot of people who are embittered, who have become bitter about life, especially when they go through bitterness in relationship or marriage. So, Kofi, until you are healed, don't even try, because your past will come back and haunt you.
And Papa, do you, sometimes no, it happens, and they need people to accompany them. You see, they need people to accompany them. The person might be like frustration, be action, or why so depressed, and he needs some. He or she needs someone to accompany. You see, so sometimes people normally, as you said, no.
Can we trust our generation when it comes to breaking some of these things to those so-called friends and loved ones?
Oh, I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't think so.
When you tell one is out there, it's in the news.
Sure.
Now everything is social media.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so Papa, you
that's right.
You just have to know the people that you are dealing with.
Sure.
The people that are around you. And one thing we should know is that, Papa, you said till you are healed,
don't enter.
Don't enter. But Papa, I can also say that I can be hurt and I will meet you and you'll be my medicine.
Okay, that's a good point.
Yeah. Okay, so sometimes we can't just justify it.
But Santos, you know, on a broader retrospection, you get to know that yes, I can be your medicine, but you still have some skeletons in your sleeves. Yes.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, when it's just like somebody trying to kidnap you, and you were able to escape.
Yeah.
On a lighter note, one person comes and the person looks like an angel, but the moment the person took you through the back of the house, because the first one took you through the back of the house, so the moment the angel you are seeing now is also taking you to pass at the back of the house, something tells you the same thing can happen to you.
But Papa,
It's there. So psychologically, you might not be 100% healed, but at least you should be able to convince yourself that I'm healed before you step in. Because if you are not careful, chances are that you'll be bitter more than before.
Sure.
So psychologically, you have to be mentally healed.
That's right.
Okay.
That's that aspect. You should be able to shoot it or shut it down.
Yeah.
If you are not able to shoot it down, trouble.
But Papa, some of them too, they like doing that too much. Sometimes the time frame, I'm also looking at the time frame. Somebody can go into a relationship and when things flop up, they begin to give themselves time. Like, in fact, before I'll go into another relationship, unless 20 years time. And maybe within that 20 years time.
The way you are speaking, I'm sure you are speaking from experience. No, I mean, maybe if you approach a woman you love, you have interest in, and she's like, yes, I love you, but I'm not ready to date. Is that what you mean?
Oh, for that one, yeah. It's something that I have been happening.
The way you are pointing to Ophelia.
Yeah, please, I will. I'm having to approach somebody and try to propose, and the person says,
that is one. I'm in a relationship already.
I'm not ready.
But I'm told that is that is an what they call scrutinisis. They just want to excuse you from, pestering them. I love you kind of thing. But some of them will intentionally tell you that they love you, they like you, but they are not ready to mingle.
Papa, do you know what? That person can live 20 years, as my brother said, 20 years by him or herself. But as soon as I start a relationship, the same thing will happen. So when can
you heal?
No, we want to know where you can get to that you see yourself say, I'm healed from that. But some people can live like 20 years and still fall in love, and such thing happens again.
The reality is, the moment you realize that you need healing, the process has started.
Wow.
So somebody can be there for 10 years, the pain will still be there.
Yeah.
It is about that mental toughness to come out of that pain. Because it takes a lot of grace to come out of pain, especially when it's coming from those you call loved ones. That's the danger side. Let's not digress. If you, Santos, let me come to you because Kofi has shared his view.
Okay.
Your lady says, I want to travel, I have this opportunity to go. And you are of the view that I don't believe in long distance relationship. Will you allow her to go or not?
Papa, before I will answer that question, I want people who are listening to us and watching us know that those that can help us are the people that we love.
That's right.
And no enemy can hurt you.
Okay.
Those that we say we love them, there are people that they are going to hurt you.
So are you alluding to the fact that love is pain and sweetness, like people say, or dokakra yaw kakra?
Papa, I don't know how that is true because I'm not yet into marriage. But then elders have been saying something. Even if we go to weddings, you hear for better, for worse.
Me, I don't like that worse aspect. I like the better.
But you don't like the.
I don't like the worse. All right, so this is Papa Law Mid-Morning Show. This is Papa Law Perfect on your radio. We're streaming live on www.modernghana.com, online radiobox.com. So share your views, send in your comments, your views, your thoughts on this subject. You are dating a lady, and the lady had an opportunity to travel and leave you in Ghana. You have the view that you don't believe in long distance relationship, and so you are not going to allow her to go. The lady is also saying anything can happen. The two of you can break up one day and that opportunity might not repeat itself. So she has a lot on her mind. You are the man. I'm the man. I'm the man for more. Hey, sometime in Ghana we used to have a president who always say, I am the president of the land. Anytime he's speaking, as if we don't know we voted for him. Hey, what a reminder. As the president, the commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces. All right, so we are in charge of the airwaves. We are the navigator of the airwaves. All right, so it's 11:15 GMT in the studios of Papa Law Radio. Which part of the globe? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. It's happening live on Papa Law Radio. All right, so I have this great man in the studio, and Kofi.
Yeah.
The way you were talking, it looked like you've been hurt before. Wait here, I am bloody.
You see.
So Santos, you allow her to go. I'll come back to Kofi. Will you allow her to go, or you do? Do you believe in long distance relationship?
That's what I'm coming to say.
Okay.
Any moment that happens, just break up.
Okay.
To avoid hate. Because no matter what.
Because we have a case where the man says, I even sold my bicycle. In French, we say, les bicyclettes.
Allah kaba.
Kofi, you can't say, les bicyclettes.
Les bicyclettes.
What on the bicycle? And you are more bank coverage. Now sometimes so yeah, I gotta force someone when bicycle you to be taught.
That you move.
Passport fee. If you are car 5,000. Who's on this car?
The bicycle match you told us say.
Bicycle. Say the ending go on you.
I gotta for more when he comes will be say. A man of gratitude. A man because I said me bomb my chido. Me told me when you mean that Kokusha Masheno. Missy me decrana me dear mano. And ne Koku at done in the church me. Anyway, Bama being so say or turn a bicycle. To turn it their money. Now what a memory is always Munkunya. Alright, so it's getting water. Join the fun. We are here to inform, entertain, and educate. What's it? Oh my God. Alright, so I want you to hit the share button, share the message on your page, on your timeline, send the link to your friends. Santos is a Ada Kunyano. You two for Kunyana. Nana, you move in Tio. Now, wait here. Asante Kotoko. Yes, a memory be told Munkunya. Also, my Tomu de Munkunya. Eddie Amo Bako Bruchi. Obano Ko Bruchi or see a few me class. Oka Akuma Bubu only 117 of the Abano. Or see unya me class.
Yeah, so that is why I'm saying, Papa. Anytime you are with a partner and one needs to travel, just break up. To avoid you going through some pains that you don't want to.
Are you sure you can just break up? Santos.
Papa, it's better you do the breakup because what will come next is.
But why don't you take risk? Because life, they say, is all about risk.
Hey.
Are you talking about we Ghanaians or general? Because even me.
So with Ghanaians, there is dangerous. It's suicidal.
We know our mind.
We know ourselves.
So
Papa, I can love you I can love you 100%, even beyond. But when you allow me to travel, I will see what I have not seen before.
Okay, I get your
that
point.
Will change me.
So you don't trust yourself.
I don't trust myself. I'm traveling, please.
So the moment Ghana need your plane move or say share or throw make forget to cry.
See, just if you do your comfort zone.
Okay. Yeah, chimpana. Anyone na worry bruchi, one na chimpana wa bruchi, one na a bit chimpana from Ofitema or chimpana or Takradi. Or say
Amasama
anyone bear?
Said a Kofi boss with the answer. Okay, it is a branch who Ghana Hakura.
Oh, young poor dangerous.
Now, what they call what Mediterranean sea, no? Mississippi, no, what track?
See, Papa, you see.
What Mountain Everest?
Papa, let us be factual here.
To the wound take risk.
No.
Sakobra me risk,
you know, sometimes even if you take risks, you don't have to even think about it. But that's why I'm saying that, Papa, it's better you say the truth and allow the person to.
Now, what told you didn't them there was all kind of courage.
Yes.
Say me never you or
You see, broken heart will not kill you like me putting gun on you and shoot you.
That's right.
Straightforward to die.
Yeah.
If I'll die straightforward, it's okay.
Okay.
But the pain that you go through before you die, it's like they are shooting you from your leg.
Santos we say omo munya broke ya say about 4 p.m. and no dig crash.
Looking at she
Come on now. All right. Me do be that kind of tea, jai. E mi say me wan say.
Baba, who kind here?
I must do something.
Obi say 4 boy, jai. Akoma ne papitate say four ne dey one.
Let's go.
4 pepe na shati. You see, time ni nyina no e dey ba 4. Now, Migusu here research how the heart breaks. I wish one woman is here to answer this. How the heart breaks.
Papa, do you know that I understand that the reason why they are saying that 4
okay.
4 p.m.
And
No, 4 means force.
Okay.
So the kind of force that
brutal force. This one is not minimal force. No. This one is brutal force. Alright, so it's Papa Love Mid-Morning Show.
Looking at she signed the check.
God bless you. The one watching, the one listening. We are best in news, best in sports, best in entertainment, best in politics, and best in religious affairs. Alright, so remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel and put into your search engine on Facebook Papa Law Media, like the page, put your notification button on so that anytime you come online you'll be first to be notified. I came, I saw, and I conquered. I'll go for a short musical break and I'll be right back.
And when I look into her eyes, I know that she can never get enough of me. Your body high me like lean. When we do it, skin to skin. And as the rush they increase, I feel the drip in your V. Shorty say she feeling so. She grab my neck and she whisper please. Shorty give me that splash from my chest to my knees.
enough for you. Show you fire me catapult of you. Now I be say I don't get enough of you. Yeah, waiting me down, nothing I can't do for my baby, my baby. Anytime when you need me, come to me, my shawty, wallet. Waiting me down, nothing I can't do for my baby, my baby. My shawty, oh, my baby, my baby. Say you there for me, as I there for you. Baby, say you there for me, as I there for you. Oh, no, no. Yeah, waiting me down, nothing I can't do for my baby, my baby. Anytime when you need me, come to me, my shawty, wallet. Waiting me down, nothing I can't do for my baby, my baby. My shawty, oh, please, only know you. Music chose me, just know this and know peace. I dey low key, but I'm never lonely. Sexy ladies, come wine for me slowly.
Straight up, don't crook it up. Alright, so this is Papa Love Radio. We're streaming live on www.modernghana.com, onlineradiobox.com. Which part of the globe? Like the page, subscribe to our YouTube channel. So all our social media handles are active. On Twitter, on Instagram, on YouTube, on Facebook.
My family is for life.
So our TikTok on it, yempe. Almost say Chinese movie, Blow Man No Woman. Na ye na nana so yes you dey say about Blow Man Killer. Na me na nana won na hwe ye kan say movie a ne ye bu obi na moja obi ba na mu punu obi ba na moja tu ni say nti finally ohun say abo to no wawu a ene yewu the next time ye hwe movie a wo be san apia bie mu no o say nyi we na dan ye kunu no ye dem ha ye se na ye acting what dabi o ye sama wawu ni was ye na nanom awu ni kambat no mama ye ni ji o mama ye tumi sre o mo de ananse se me na ananse se nyina ye nti na die phone ya ni se hunu ya na LGBTIA se de IA abeshe ho intersex eni na me ya hwehwe but momo se say ya ma monye sa busudie we wo Ghana ya be baso mo se say yemfa yemra ne hye momo nsa yemfa mra metai machi yemfa legal instrument emeta momachi na mo fanye de na mo pese mo yemade amonye so bia nkaza ma monye me te so mo yo say you're right fine obia no medi hu agro nti so hwe a LGBTQ I no chese ebufu hwe what it stands for lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer no kra na emetan no onim queer no papa trim Uye ni papa to me your hon saboa to me your hon to say that is it anything na die hu wo queer ni hu ne say me ye be ma na me hu oba me to me to hye ne so na me ne na da by force oba ni pro me ne beda bisasa aden o ma dwimu no obeka kire wo say ni nti o mo pemrata o machi no obeka kire wo say sana nyankopon ye dey ebo na sana ye dey otie tibunya no nye di ope we ye the chichiro mind na man. Now the reason why Nkrofo were gaining popularity and dominance gradually, no, even though they are the minority, no, Nkrofo ya majority carries it's not true. It's not always right for majority. It's not conclusive, and it's for a very good reason. The reason is that These people have the money. They call the shots. They can call the bluff of whatever you are talking about. And these are people who have taken influential positions globally. Kamala Harris, the United States Vice President, was in Ghana, and the whole of that community was backing her. Every move she undertook on the African soil, they were backing her. And she had the guts, the impudence, and the impetus to stand before the Ghanaian community when our president was there. Who was our voice now? Memoir. How our president responded. Can you imagine? That is going to there were some human rights issues, so Parliament is considering all that blah blah blah. So Oman Penye Kufod, what is your stance? May this man's soul rest in perfect peace. His Excellency Papa na menini did the same birthday on also 21st July. Uni nipa American asem. John Evans Fifi Atamios Bemaba one o si nsuo mu ne nsuo ne woso or say not under my watch. It won't happen today. Or say that is not our focus. Or catch the president.
Because he owed to me, no.
Monsieur, catch Obama.
Straightforward.
Or vice president. Or sign contract. Or sign no eden or Mosao Musicano. Aid. 100 million plus dollars. Papa Penia Kamala Betumaya wafa onana na wafa se. Now say good.
No dinamente.
This is what money can do. One more see your mom quine, no more yet the omoyede omope. We'll come to that matter. But for now, if your girlfriend have the opportunity to travel out of the country, will you allow her to go? And on what basis? You don't believe in long distance relationships, so what will you do? Santos.
Yeah, Papa, I said it, and I want to hammer it again, because see, I don't want to get to a situation whereby when I'm drinking water, I'll feel like I'm drinking poison. Yes, because even the one that's even you are closer to me, it gets to a time I can't even breathe. And now that you are traveling, I'll not do that mistake. Yes. See, I just want people listening to us to understand that, see, when you are here, what you see is different. And when you move outside,
it's
to
true.
different location or to different country, the way you see things there
is different. I agree perfectly, 100 and plus.
Yes, and our eyes move with the things that what we see. You can be the most handsome person in Ghana here, but when you get there, you see that you grab. You are doing up. Yes, you see. So, see.
I used to hear people say, "Me nyaminipa," and they be no musu business or me nyamenuyana.
Yes, so, we are created by the same.
That's right.
So even if the person,
yes, period.
So even if the person is created with dragons, but they are still what?
That's right.
Yeah.
Hey, Santos in the new Hey, Santos. 11:31 a.m. GMT in the studios of Papalo Radio. So I want you to hit the share button, share the broadcast on your page, on your timeline, send the link to your friends. Remember, we're streaming live on www.modernghana.com, onlineradiobox.com. Stick and stay right here. So very soon we'll switch the topic to this LGBT A plus. Look at this nonsense. When you're even mentioning it, you can't finish. Now, the queer, then you come to questioning intersex and and asexual. Look at this. And all these things have meanings.
Oh yeah.
Why will people believe that? I'm bringing this matter because what we are discussing, somebody has a different view. Okay, if the men and the women are breaking my heart, then I will do gay.
Yeah, people do.
So you finish.
People do.
This has generated a lot of stuff. And have pushed people into some of these unnatural way of doing things. For once, I think it's animalistic. I must be honest. No hard feelings.
It's not but like but that is how it is.
It's animalistic. Because that is not work. Look at somebody doing bestiality. Bestiality has been legalized. You check the countries that are dominated by Christians. Brazil or Brazil is second on the list. Germany 10th on the list. Will you be shocked to know that the number one Christian country is United States of America?
Really?
Yes.
Oh, for them there we know them already.
200 and something plus. So if about 78 million people are Christians, can you imagine?
Yes, sir.
And at the end of the day, that is where the nonsense is more.
LGBTQ, that's what it is.
Sit. So people are of the opinion that me, I don't want broken heart, according to their so-called wisdom and knowledge. So I don't want to do man again. If I am a woman, if I am a man, I don't want to do woman again. I want to do man to man, woman to woman.
Papa
Santos.
See, Papa.
Talk to me.
I don't know, but the way I used to see things, I don't know whether that's how everybody will see it. See, if you are telling me that man and woman brings about broken heart and a whole lot of things, so therefore you are trying to run away from that, Papa. Even if you are doing man to man, it will still happen. We have been seeing that. Bako bebre. Sometimes cry for do baby. I won't say guy back on or see who way there. I say only nan anti agent and say.
That's what was to me buam.
Yes.
Pre.
So whatever is happening at the other end, that's the same thing that will happen.
They are also jealous.
Yes. So there's no way you are going to run to that you not experience the same thing. It's going to happen unless you are alone. And even right now, even when you are alone, who the lame crowd will be the Bible account. And so please, let's for the LGBTQ plus something. I don't want us to even waste our time on it and talk about it.
That's right.
Because we are not going to allow it. Now only the reason why we are under this control right now and we are being forced. And there is a lot of force that is going
I'm
to
telling
come.
you.
Yeah. Because a come there.
A come here then.
A come there.
Obi a tiska soro.
Aquan.
Obi a Santos.
Papa.
Obi a tiska so. Yeah then a come here then there. Yeah, okay.
He will not feel what we are feeling.
Who?
Unless we empty his account. Therefore, he will not say that, oh, Papa, if you are able to empty his bank account and become like us.
Yes, if you be a wako to UK no. Be jiri. Hey, aban way.
Papa, sometimes our leaders forget that there is accountability.
Who watches the watchman? Accountability. Who is going to? A special prosecutor came and Ghanaians were jubilating. In Sawam prison must be expanded.
I don't want to talk about accountability when it comes to
the creator. Yeah, I'm saying that.
Okay.
I get your point.
Okay.
You are not talking about humanly because at the end of the day, politicians will always push their way and they always want you to be politically right. And be on their side, and that ends the dichotomy. I mean, people won't argue about it, but the fact still remains the same. There's one big man here. So let me share this story. It's laughable, but we can take, snipers of wisdom out of it.
Okay.
A man had 4 kids. A man had 4 children.
Okay.
And then he took them to a farm. When he got to the farm, after weeding the farm and all that, they decided to get some foodstuffs. And they were not getting, because his stuff is not that, grown. So he looked elsewhere, and the neighbor, the one who is next to his boundary, had a nice plantain. It was ripe. So he decided to go and steal it. And then they go back. So before the man had gone closer to the plantain, he said to one, watch the north, one south, east, and west. And then one intelligent child amongst the 4 said, Daddy, somebody is watching north, south, east, and west. Who is going to watch the heaven? Osi me hwa obi hwa na hwan na behwe soro obi anso ntumi nkatawura die ni. He sees everything. E wana papa ne say akola boni besen yenko e komne kura tie fi papa re so krono ne kura papa ne oso mobie enya nto a enya ntua sasa. So we have got it to a point where the constitution, which is the spirit of this country, everything has been enshrined in the constitution. That unnatural way of making love is against the laws of the land. What Honorable Sam George, God bless him, may he live long. If you even hate him, this act, I call it the act of God alone. You have to love him and love him forever. Generations should love him. This is private bail. They have to pay for everything to go through. And he had to gather his men that no, the constitution says so, but let's bring out the real meaning of what the constitution says. So this bill is bringing out specifications. If you're a media house and you double into this, in Uganda, 10 years, your license, or 10 or 20 years.
Straightforward.
When you are caught in the act, death. Penalty. I mean, and people are like, it's too harsh. The president said, I don't care. Museveni. Museveni is crazy. Sorry to use the word. When I say crazy, I don't mean he's mad. But he was a military person.
Okay, that's why.
Yeah, he was a military junta. I mean, he had been president for many years. And he knows the stuff he's made of. He said, he told the US, call off your bluff. I don't care whether aid or no aid. Our culture, our principles, frowns on this. This is not we.
At all.
So the problem with Africans is that, or some African countries, including Ghana, is the fact that we have not discovered our identities.
Oh yeah, sure.
We don't know who we are. So somebody will say, we have to allow them. It doesn't change anything. It doesn't reduce the economy of Ghana, blah, blah, blah. It's not about that. We hate it, period. We hate it.
Yeah.
Kofi, your view on this one?
LGBTQ are saying, Papa. I say, Yaka, so still. Yaka.
Do you suspect said the H and the BB?
Oh, Papa, baby, womb. BB, womb.
So
I'm telling you, Papa. Sir, Ukoji, idea. If you be in some. No, they be mouth. Sandy Pally the BB air bow. Not again in Yama, oh, cry, and I'll leave a Diana. A heading say, Obekas of Fanco at once. Pair at once. But I'm not going to be so I am the dead in this. LGBTQ as a more, a buy new papa. Ya come on, some sir, a buy any. Yeah, country be our culture.
Okay.
We have your culture, your heritage, and your emra, your laws that governs the country. And by the culture side now, yeah, culture no, and fit LGBTQ say the ben, and fit no. We don't need it. Yes, we don't need it. And can culture and can values Debbie.
Oh, Mama, dear, Miss Mempe, was by force, me the Bama.
Papa, only baby. Me, I don't know. Say maybe it could be say. Yeah, the baby could see our only had the baby. They also want to impose something in us. Impose it on us just to accept it by force. But LGBTQ how can we be free
even a chieftaincy, I mean, or he your war be wakasapa.
Oh yeah.
Or see a dear your friend is saying he's very, I mean, we'll see for us. Yeah, Ajima and something.
But no, but fine because I did when you the papa I see it.
Also, no chiwa or the oh, your bear money bear more than best them one you want.
That's it. That's it because up to now, not parliament, yeah, Ghana for Okoka, Akufo said they are considering.
But your friend, His
Excellency. Okay, that's it. Now, Ukako.
I'm the title and the Omo Pepper.
Okay.
I swear you man and Akaka.
Yeah, man, Penny, yeah, Akufo. Now, up to now, assembly that's for parliament. I would to me say, okay, fine. Your is also abandoned to me in country. See, fine. What do you do, man? I should be inside. Papa, what do you do, Mensa? No, do man be ye. No, etchia. Oh, I'll be something. I didn't know the man say, I catch it. Me, I won't fasulia also. Then I go. Simon Cheney, then I'm moving now, bang it to. Oban Penny, I go for the bank on a moment away to call a parliament or say they are considering it, And I'm moving away to
Papa. I want to cut this one short. Because me, sometimes I don't want to talk about it.
That's right.
Papa, are you aware that we have agreed to the LGBTQ+?
Yeah. Indirectly, yeah.
The reason why I'm saying this is because something that you are aware that you say you don't like, why are you keeping it?
Allow it
that is
to
deep.
come into the
country. The moment you accept it and bring it to parliament, means that you have accepted it. Because up to now you are not, and because they have accepted it,
but
they realize that
Yentie Kamala asamo kan fa LGBT ne ho. Yentie di omampani Akufo-Addo so kan.
Okay.
Ghana asembeba.
And let me be clear about where we stand. First of all, for the American press who are here, you know that a great deal of work in my career has been to address human rights issues, equality issues across the board, including as it relates to the LGBT community. And I feel very strongly about the importance of supporting the freedom and supporting and fighting for equality among all people, and that all people be treated equally. I will also say that this is an issue that we consider, and I consider, to be a human rights issue, and that will not change.
Question. First of all, we don't have any such legislation here in Ghana. A bill has been proposed to the Parliament of Ghana, which has all kinds of ramifications, which is now being considered by the Parliament. It hasn't been passed, so the statement that there is legislation in Ghana to that effect is not accurate. No legislation. The bill is going through the Parliament. It's going through the Parliament. The Attorney General has found it necessary to speak to the committee about it regarding the constitutionality or otherwise of several of its provisions, and the Parliament is dealing with it. At the end of the process, I will come in. But in the meantime, the Parliament is dealing with it. And I have no doubt that the Parliament of Ghana will show, as it's done in the past, first of all, its sensitivity to human rights issues, as well as to the feelings of our population, and will come out with a responsible response to the proposed. The legislation was a legislation that has been provided as a private member's bill. This is not an official legislation of the government, but it is one that has been mooted by a handful of private members. So we will see what the final outcome of it. But my understanding from a recent discussion I had with the chairman of the committee, the substantial elements of the bill have already been modified as a result of the intervention of the Attorney General. We will see what the final outcome will be, and that is the stage at which I will also have the opportunity to prevent.
And let me be clear about where we stand. First of all,
Santos, Omampanyini Kamala na abo munkomo.
Sometimes I can say.
Na omampe member. Then okay. Me the main. I just brought for the main to you, but then okay. I say, what be so be as not the wine. Okay, day. Santos on Niger.
Okay.
Oh yeah, morning show host.
Okay.
Only be an language you bet yes.
Okay, in some way, he was trying to dodge the question, but he used a diplomatic way to answer the question. And Papa, you know something? Plain language is very necessary and understandable for each and every one to avoid embarrassment. Yes. You said that the late president, may his soul rest in perfect
He was straightforward.
Straightforward.
It's a Ghanaians, that's not a culture.
That is not even our focus.
That's right.
So with that, they are aware that we are not going to what? We don't even want to hear it.
I think they even stopped doing that. They
yes.
stopped knocking at our doors until this time.
This time. Because they have seen that this one here.
Hey Santos, the way you are speaking, this one there, you know say obey.
Be a quiet Nigeria Kasa said is about to happen. So if the pressure is much over, maybe the decision will be taken by the
pressure.
people. No,
on pressure.
It's bound to happen.
On pressure.
And the pressure and I know
and you know the year could be precui.
Monsieur, no. The real feeling some
See, or no pepper or my pressure, but on pressure.
Sanity, because people who are on top, they can say anything that they want, but the one that suffers most are the people who are following.
Yeah.
Yes, because.
But you hear the so-called serial callers beating war drums. I mean, trying to blow hot air into the atmosphere, threatening. I don't know if it's empty threat or political talks. And you be see what Ghana, but most of them don't have passport.
And also
so you see all those things are part of the things that I'm talking about. Say even though you can threat, you have the right to make some allegations and all that, but for you to be able to win that allegation, is very huge, Papa, because even your territory, you only have 1% to rule at your own territory, because the people who we have given them power has paid us with what? With pains, and have taken all that they think when we have it we can use it to fight them. They have taken all from us. So it will get to a time we can say it, but it will not go anywhere, because we have given them power, we have given them everything that
is happening.
It's supposed to be with us.
But the rate at which they display their opulence, I mean, when I say opulence, like that extravagant life, they want people to know we have the money. I thought Brian Champon one day will say that we have the money, not the men. After IMF, I'm sure that will be the we have the money.
That will be the national anthem.
It's interesting because I've come to realize that when they want power, they are too humble. Even when you are having child dedication, they will come. What's this? Me unse ba ku bisu ko bo obati. Are they? Power.
Africa, Ghana politics no.
Papa, even right now, because we don't have anything, that's why they are pressuring us with this LGBTQ. Because
if we have, they can't do it.
They will not even.
Because we are sovereign. We are sovereign nation.
Papa, we will not even talk about this LGBTQ. Do you know something? even the natural resources that we have then, we have given all out as corrector. And so we don't have anything right now. And so they have seen that even if we are coming for gold in ground their mother. Says Tiasika where we are, and so now we don't have anything.
One for oil now.
Everything, no, the timber, the oil, everything.
Now oil no to be Ghana.
Still there too.
No.
Now why?
Yeah, refinery.
But see two oil, your oil.
Ghana.
No,
sure.
yeah, two, but we don't do that.
Mashada na maybe that's our question.
Okay.
Yeah, two how.
I'm not talking about the preparation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know who owns majority of the percentage? American company, the UK company. EO group no. And no ku 4 days. Almost business almost there say 3%. Ghana and Kasa there 2%. Where we two oil no.
Oh man.
Oil near discover be or no for when you vote ho.
Baby.
Nyamia do my trekosa. Oil feels baby. But it's the foreigners who have the larger percentage. That's my beef. It's because you don't have the means, you don't think.
Papa.
The brain is not working. So I use my brain to think for you. That's what you want.
Now what China to see him too good to her. Require you go to no has it.
Until my moon will be say magnesium. I walk
yeah.
Obi dia money near. I want it. No, want it. And people of the assertion that Oban was and Aquatam dia money near. Now Ghana then ain't possible.
Oh, now legends are in
what a Kufuado cannot do does not exist.
That's a fact.
Alright, so we go for a short musical break and then we'll come and wrap up and we are out of here. I hope you have been blessed, informed, and entertained. We'll be right back.
No, you don't need nobody. You don't need nobody. You don't need nobody but me. You don't need nobody but me. I'll make you say, I'll make you say,
In life, it doesn't mean that people laugh with you. It really means they care about you or love you. In life, it doesn't mean that people eat with you or be around you means they mean well with you. These people are just like this snake around the woman for years. Unknown to the woman, that snake she loved never loved her in return.
electricity.
Unknown to her, that snake she's bothering about that he is not eating is not bothering about her. Be careful. Those around you now, because their thought right now can be the thought of that snake sleeping with a woman.
Is nobody else concerned?
So let me give you the main story. The woman started taking care of a little snake, sleeping with the snake every night and day until the snake became very big. It came to a point where the snake doesn't eat food and more. The woman was very worried and troubled because the snake doesn't eat food anymore. Then the woman took the snake to see a veterinary officer to find a solution to her snake. Why the snake is not eating food? After the vet doctor has heard the complaint of the woman, listen to what the doctor told the woman. Do you sleep with a snake? The woman said yes, with so much joy. The woman was waiting for the doctor to give her an answer why the snake is not eating. The doctor said, woman, the reason why the snake is not eating is because every night he crawl around you to feel you and check how he's going to eat you up. The snake is trying to create space how he will swallow the woman. The woman was shocked to what the doctor told her. So be careful about those who are around you now.
Breaking news.
Be wise. All right, so breaking news. Snit
for the Arabic to just say on Facebook account be
okay.
One from him Kofu Eyusu at the same opportunity
defrauding Crawford.
Ah,
say Saudi and Abapao. Oh, be at sending SMS.
This is a normal announcement.
Okay.
Facebook account.
Okay.
Into anything now.
Until your bed there who's a young
for now, they have one person creating awareness and a tier for nature for say Obia obtaining and also be posted be concerning opportunities, money, a fascinates account and a fascinates Dino
and your one. And what I'm a sister, ye Jumon, till anybody or she.
Okay.
Or a criminal attorney, a snake or a lawyer. I see. Na sisi woman so aya na wo no mama message ebu a WhatsApp no mo di nipa ni din especially the one say nipa ni wo call listing na ma sani aba say nipa na kwaji loan e wo mo ho na uhu na ka che ne say o mo hwehwe no and not that no new strategy na
because I quite recently abano dey kofu bidin betu ya am say news mo cry ekochi Nigerians bi omo doors pa omo rent a dime back and omo ni gum na computers same na eno no use it ono no creating to say
Simbox na
yes, I'm not advertising products but feed those ka omo gigi obi omo so ya any dey no say loan they are using the computer.
Mahumba could be on Freddy Sikapa,
they are all fake because government you know they list no buy. I'm saying measure number because ni now ha or the list ni now buy say I buying a GBC mobile coin say on rabbe G loan and I say on office can bro no on mobile coin sir. So we have to be aware. And about another thing is to say Ghana card no so there's another fraud abaho me pa Ghana card no normally you cannot register here. No catch and go through or say you be me pa try to check it again.
Okay.
And
as some of the short code be better to one now.
Because one check
well bit my check.
One check here on no use that number to but me register nipa be 10 but now yes. So go to the office, check it again, say who ID no how many numbers now on their register.
Me dey me ye ni nyina wa empty office.
Yes. So you need to go back and check it and so that
kwan chain and was all money.
Yes, we are kwan chain we are. That's why we are kwan chain we are because we say kwan chain no.
Why you be mu chedodo?
Yes.
Unye yo se me banti am say.
I don't know about catch say message na go through to me say bana into no go to the office to look machine na say o ID no and as Ghana card no how many numbers now would you register?
Kofi that's your time also Santos of final words na sorry so.
Yeah, Papa, what I want to say is very simple. A lot of things are going on in the country, but you can't use that as a yardstick to do wrong thing.
It's not a justification.
No, not at all.
When most of them are arrested, that's what they say, my and all that. But we are trying.
No. We can learn out of all that we are going through. The late president of South Africa, Nelson Mandela, said, I never lose. I either win.
That's right.
Or I learn.
That's right.
Yes. So it might be that things are not going on well. But per all the things that is going
for now,
you can learn something out of it, and through that, try to come out uniquely to do something better for yourself. Because the same country that we are saying that is hard, people are also trying to create something for themselves and they are making it. And so let us do what is right.
Thank
and
you.
I believe, sir, everything is going to be.
Thank you, Santos. Kofi, final words. Me koye na mama nka bi dia.
Okay. Nya meka nyina ne sempa ye tie for ene ahwefo nyina say do mo ase. Because omo kan bi da adwuma.
Omo ni ho aye ni ho.
Sanity. You know ma say si ni di kan bo hu de ro say morning show na eba so no. You want them to do business with us because almost so as we are growing, they also be growing.
Important.
Important. So if you have any product to be sold or to broadcast and our shops, corporate institution, you can come to Papalo Media and after marketing team now they will respond to you then.
Thank you.
Sit down.
Alright, so this has been Papalo Mid-Morning Show. I am Papalo Perfect. It's not too late to share. Hit the share button and share and bless somebody with this broadcast. Alright, thank you for your time. I keep my soul and I conquered. I'm out. Stick and stay right here. Enjoy the rest of our programs. Ghana and Zenzem. Nests.